to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for northeast Montana. We've got a winter weather advisory in effect until 11 a.m. this morning, so take care out there. Rest of the forecast looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy, chance of light snow in the morning. Highs are going to be in the 20s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows 5 to 15 degrees. Sunday, partly cloudy in the morning, then clearing off a bit. Highs near 40. Now remember, gang, you can always watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website. This week featuring the head of Communication and Education Division for Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, Greg Lemon. Greg and I talk about some big changes that are coming from the FWP, rather. One of those deals with a new way to get your hunting and fishing licenses from your local sporting goods store, which instead of being called license providers, they're going to be called license ambassadors. I asked Greg why they made the change.
We used to have what we call license providers. They got their equipment from us, equipment that we gave to them that had a special portal into our license system. That old equipment we couldn't replace. And so as new sporting goods stores opened up around the state, couldn't get them equipment. And so it was clear we were just going to have to make a change.
Yeah, they will use what everyone else uses online, except they can help you right there in their store in case using the computer is not your thing, like me. It's kind of like having my grandson right there in the store nowadays. The Montana Outdoor Podcast is playing right now on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
That there Riggercast brought to you by the Come On In. We'll be back with the captain and the week in review in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites of Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
In Lewistown, please shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And a very pleasant, kind of snowy, good morning here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show Fort Peck headquarters. I'm the captain in the command center, which is climate controlled, and we do that on purpose for Downrigger Dale's benefit. We have the director, Deadeye Denny.
Morning, Cap.
Miguel Lee, who is manning the phones. Kokanee Quinn will be cooking up in the kitchen here this morning. And Downrigger Dale, who has been busy. He's one of these guys that you put something in front of him, and by golly, he'll do whatever. He'll slice it, he'll dice it, and will make sure that you get all the information that you need. And we are in a process right now. You mentioned it during the Riggercast, where tomorrow is March 1st. Now, March 1st is always a big day in Montana because the game wardens, that's where they hit their budgets for the whole year when they go out and
check your
and,
licenses.
and all the anglers in Montana go, I didn't know that. I have to have a new license today?
Yeah, I'm one of those. That's happened to me a few times where Captain and I will be heading out on the water and just about to drop the lines in, and Captain will say, "You got your fishing license, right?" And I'll go, "Oh, crap." But, you know, that's the beauty of having it online. You can do it.
Do you have it on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for those of you that want to do it from the stores, big changes there, plus a lot of changes in regulations, too. So we'll talk all about that.
Yes, I would like to, I think we should, I like the word ambassador.
I do too.
think we should change our correspondence to ambassadors of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What do you guys think?
Well, that's pretty fancy and sounds pretty, like we know what we're doing. I don't know if that really fits for this show, but I like the idea.
Pretty persnickety, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm an ambassador for the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Anything we can do to add credibility, I think, is a win.
Well, it's a good idea. I just don't know if they're going to believe it.
They'll all have to wear an ascot.
Yeah.
What difference would it make, Director? They aren't going to believe it anyway. None of the stuff we do is believable.
Yeah, good call.
We invented. I always tell people we invented fake news. I remember Downrigger Dale doing that with me on a license, where we went out we're in the middle of Fort Peck. We're at Gilbert Creek, and my nephew was fishing with us, and Rigger goes, "Hey, you know what? I don't have a license." And of course, I was astonished because I always go by the rules, and I said, "Rigger, how could you forget to get a license?" Well, Johnny is one of those kids, he was in his early 30s. He knows technology.
Right.
And he actually got cell coverage. You remember that, Rigger?
Yeah.
And you guys went and got your license right online there.
Yeah, we were out there on the water, and I'm trying to figure it out, and it was just kind of, he said, move, and
right.
There you go, you got it.
Well, you're lucky they didn't throw you out of the boat on that.
But, it's pretty slick, and it's getting even slicker. But, boy, I've been getting lots of emails and stuff. A lot of people don't like change.
No.
And they're freaking out. But hopefully, when you watch the podcast, you're going to realize why they did what they did. One of the biggest comments I got, Captain, was, "Wow, they're just making a change to make it. Nobody asked them to." Well, no, there's a big reason. The stuff that was there wouldn't work anymore.
Oh, well, there's that.
And they stopped making it, because
well, if you can't replace it, you've got to do something different.
Well, basically, they said, why wouldn't you just use the internet? And so they quit making that equipment, and so what are you going to do? But I think they've come up with a good solution with this ambassador deal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a cheerleader from the get go. We actually beat the game warden by about, I'm going to say 5 minutes.
Oh boy.
That day.
Oh yeah, we did.
Saved
Yeah.
a little money.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, I to be honest though, I'm telling the truth. We had not put lines in the water yet, but we were getting close. So.
When a guy says to be honest, and I'm telling you the truth in the same paragraph, that's a lie.
Right after the whole fake news comment, I don't know.
My hook was just dipping into the water.
In fact, the worms would not get on the hook because he was illegal out there.
There was a 34-inch walleye that was just about to bite, and I said, "Stop right there. No, don't do that."
Okay, they got the Billings RV and Boat Show. We're going to talk about that this morning. Got some real good deals. Brett does that every year. It's the biggest show of the year in the Northwest for sales for RVs and boats, and we'll talk about that. But right now, let's get news from the field with Greg Lemon from the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. I wanted to let people know about a cool new opportunity for young turkey hunters in the Flathead. FWP is partnering with the National Wild Turkey Federation to provide youth hunters with a mentored turkey hunt. The hunt is scheduled for May 2nd and 3rd, and youth hunters interested in the opportunity can submit one application via email to the Kalispell FWP office by March 20th. That email address is fwprg12@mt.gov. The application can be found online at fwp.mt.gov. Just search for the Region 1 webpage. Or you can always call our friendly staff at the Region 1 office for assistance. That number is 752-5501. All youth hunters will be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. To apply, hunters must be between the ages of 10 and 15 and possess a valid license. The drawing for hunters will be done on March 21st at the National Wild Turkey Federation banquet in Columbia Falls. If private landowners want to participate in the event by providing access, they can reach out to Matt Cowan at the Kalispell FWP office. And thanks to the Wild Turkey Federation for this great opportunity. Also, I want to remind folks that the new license year starts tomorrow, March 1st. It's a Sunday this year, so if you're going to be out in the field, make plans to purchase your license online or at one of our license ambassadors in your area. When you're buying licenses and applying for permits, there are a few things to keep in mind for hunting across the state. But most importantly, read the regulations for your hunting districts to ensure that you know of any changes. Remember, the number of deer licenses was reduced this year by the commission from a total of 8 that can be possessed to a total of 3. That's the big change. But other specific hunting district changes, make sure to read the regulations. You can find those online at fwp.mt.gov, or there'll be a hard copy at license ambassadors starting this weekend. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
All your favorites can be found at your local Town Pump. Right now, Michelob Ultra 24 packs, $26.99. Plus, Pump It Up members save an additional $3, only $23.99. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
Hey, First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, ATV. You just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service at First Security Bank, member FDIC. And straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, it'll be trivia time with Downrigger Dale and a chance for you to be a winner. What shall we delight the 6 a.m. hour audience with the topic of this morning, Downrigger?
Your topic for this hour's question is, now, when did that get started?
I'm immediately curious to find out. We'll see if we can make you a winner shortly on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Montana cattlemen, it's time to upgrade. Ledor Angus Ranch is selling 200 high-elevation Angus bulls. They're developed at 6,000 to 9,000 feet for real Western range conditions. They're pap-tested, fertility-checked, and backed by a breeding guarantee. Buy where the bulls are built tough. March 6th in Ledor, Idaho. March 12th in Dillon, Montana. There's only 200 to sell. Get the catalog now at ledorangus.com. Ledor Angus Ranch, genetics that perform.
Winter in Montana can be a lot of fun when you have the right equipment, whether you're ice fishing or coyote hunting. When you shop your Montana Outdoor-approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice. In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor-approved for harsh Montana winters.
Looking for your next adventure, Montana? Head to the Billings RV and Boat Show, where the road meets the water. It's on now through tomorrow at Metra Park. Explore the latest RVs, fishing boats, pontoons, and gear all under one roof. Compare brands, score show-only deals, and get ready for camping, cruising, and summer fun. Whether you love road trips, lakes, or weekends off the grid, this is the event you don't want to miss. The Billings RV and Boat Show. Your adventure starts here. Open 10 till 8 today and 10 to 6 Sunday at the Metro Park in Billings. Does your water taste like it took a summer job at the city pool? Does it smell like a rotten egg decided to move in, rent-free? And those spots on your dishes, are they multiplying just to mess with you? Well, stop the madness. Call Culligan of Missoula at 406-721-1991 or visit online at mtculligan.com. Our water pros can fix all that weirdness fast, so your water tastes like water. Schedule your free water test today. Culligan, making bad water behave since forever. Limited time offer.
You're listening to The Captain.
You remind me of my pet tarantula.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Delighted you are here. Thank you for joining us. 6:22 in trivia time with Downrigger Dale, and our trivia winner gets a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book The Life and Times of Jim Bridger and His Adventures Across Untamed Wilderness, a koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, from Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap, black with tan mesh, from Valor Coffee, which we enjoy every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a fabulous pot of Valor Coffee for you. From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds in Wolf Point canvas tote bag. How might the winner put that to good use, Downrigger?
Well, you carry it with you. You pack up those troubles. You put it smartly, neatly, and securely in that tote, and then you were able to come on and get happy.
Word.
Packing up your troubles.
Number to call if you know the answer to Downrigger's question is 406-721-1290. That is 721-1290. But if you've been a prize winner of any kind in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with Downrigger Dale.
Yeah, as we were talking about, my guest Greg Lemon said on the new Montana Outdoor podcast that is out now, he said that March 1st is like New Year's Day for fishing game licensing. Yep, that is when you need to get the new license, and you can start rounding up those hunting licenses as well as your fishing license. So, I was thinking about it. When was the first license, hunting and fishing license, required by residents in the state of Montana? So I did a little checking and found that out. Do you know when the first resident hunting and fishing license was issued? Was it A, that was a long time ago, back in 1905? Was it B, no, it was not until the 1920s they had to do that? Or was it C, I know it's hard to believe, but it was not that long ago, back in 1954. So your question again is, when was the first hunting and fishing license issued? Was it A, 1905, B, 1920, or C, 1954?
406-721-1290. If you ain't been a winner of any kind in the past 6 months, Miguel's got the database pulled up. He will know. And while we wait for a winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's Chris from the Stonefly in Butte. Just a quick little update for you guys. As you've all noticed, weather is freaking fantastic out there, so nice time to grab the rod and head out for the weekend. Area-wise, Beaverhead, Poindexter Slough, Upper Clark Fork, all going to be kind of the same type of stuff. Still pink patterns, scuds, zebra midges, small blue-winged olive nymphs. Starting to chase some streamers around a little better as well. So sparkle minnows have been good, some little mini dolly llamas, stuff like that. If you want to bounce up to Rock Creek, been pretty good as well. Same kind of things, throw in San Juan worms and small stonefly nymphs. Been picking up quite a few fish that way. And you still got some hard water options out there as well. So for any further details, holler at us anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Alrighty, I do know we have I'm pretty sure a winning contestant right now on the line. Miguel's transferring the winner's info to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also he's fingerprinting the listener. I don't know how he does that. But
Yeah.
just to validate. Is that Carrie?
Carrie?
All right, Carrie and
Yes.
Dylan, how are you this morning, Carrie?
Fine.
Okay. All right, good talk.
Short and simple, to the point. Hey, when was the first hunting and fishing license issued in Montana? Was it A, 1905, B, 1920, or C, 1954?
What do you think there, Carrie Hopkins?
A.
You are correct. Yeah. 121 years ago, back in 1905, Montana issued its first resident hunting and fishing licenses. That license entitled, now get this, entitled the resident to get 1 elk, 3 deer, 1 mountain goat, 1 bighorn sheep, and 10 mountain or prairie grouse. And you could get all the waterfowl and fish that you wanted, all with that one license.
Wow.
However, it was illegal to hunt moose, antelope, or pheasants back then. So you just buy one license and go nuts. That's the way it was. That's the way it was back then in 1905.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of that, Carrie?
Cool.
Carrie?
Interesting, huh?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
How's things in Dillon, Montana today, Carrie?
Dry.
Yeah. For sure.
Dry.
Well, thank you for listening.
They said we were supposed to get rain yesterday, but we didn't.
Oh.
Or today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, we'll do a rain dance for you.
Well,
Okay.
Which is more disappointing, Carrie, not getting the rain you were promised or having to be on this radio program?
I don't know.
She's honest. She's very.
All right. Hey, you know what? I got to put you on hold so Miguel can get your mailing address and we'll get your prize package mailed out to you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Person of few
That
words
is-
and very direct.
You made your point. Yeah. That was Carrie in Dillon. Where am I at here? The captain mentioned this a little while ago, but just real quick, want to remind you about the Billings RV and Boat Show, where the road meets the water. That is on now, only through tomorrow, though, at Metro Park, so you can see the latest RVs, fishing boats, pontoons, gear, and everything like that.
That's always fun.
All under one roof.
Yeah.
So,
Get to
Makes you
crawl
think of
around
summer.
on them, look at them. Yeah.
You know that Brett's RV and Marine has a definite presence there when they put that show on.
Very large variety.
Yes, sir. All right, when we come back, we will try to touch bases with Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing, perhaps Leonard Roberts at Roberts Bait and Tackle, and much more when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after this. Prime rib, anyone? Yes, please, when it's Prime Rib Wednesday at family-friendly Paradise Falls. Paradise Falls serves up 10-ounce portions of their delicious special recipe prime rib, along with your choice of a side, just $24.95. Prime Rib Wednesday at Paradise Falls starts at 4 p.m., and they serve till it's gone, so don't be too late. Make it Paradise Falls for $24.95 Prime Rib Wednesday. Paradise Falls, 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Don't let the cold slow you down. If you're living with lymphedema or poor circulation, Harrington Surgical Supply can help you stay comfortable and supported all season long. Our custom-fitted compression products are designed for your body and for the changing weather to keep you warm, active, and moving with confidence. Visit us today across the street from Boyce Lumber or call 721-8468, 8468. Your health is our priority. Harrington Surgical Supply. Discover the difference the right fit can make.
Looking to connect your brand with Montana sports fans? Join us on KGRZ, KGVO, and all 9 Town Square Media Missoula stations with our exclusive sports updates packages. As a sponsor, your business will present the daily sports updates on the hour across all 9 stations and be featured as a premier partner on the 3-time award-winning show, The Daily Drive with Ace Sour Wine. Packages include season tickets to Grizz football and men's and lady Grizz basketball, plus other VIP benefits. Call or text Scott Richmond at 406-830-5937.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
The annual Five Valleys chapter of Pheasants Forever Banquet is Saturday, March 14th. Proceeds stay in Montana for local habitat projects and youth programs. In addition to a terrific dinner, there's live and silent auctions, raffles, and games. Doors open for crowing hour at 4:30 at Missoula's Hilton Garden Inn for the Five Valleys chapter Pheasants Forever Banquet, March 14th. For tickets, pricing, and more information, go to montanapf.org and click on events. That's montanapf.org.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tiorama. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast. This is for southeast and south central Montana. Looks like this. Today, strong crosswinds near Livingston, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-50s on the west side of that region, and in the mid-30s over on the east side. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the upper teens in upper 20s. Sunday, partly sunny, highs in the mid-40s to upper 50s. Sunday night, going to be mostly cloudy, lows in the mid-20s to maybe mid-30s. Now, don't forget, gang, you can always get all kinds of great information about Montana's great outdoors. It's at the one and only go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
Yes, indeedy. That there Rigger Cast brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 1 minute.
Not all flooring is created equal. At Superior Hardwoods, we don't mass-produce flooring. We craft it right here in Montana. Small batch flooring, crafted in limited quantities with care and precision so every board meets our exact standards. Our flooring is manufactured in Missoula by skilled American craftsmen who take pride in doing things the right way, not the fastest way. We offer a wide range of options, including reclaimed flooring with real history, new wood flooring milled in our shop, and beautiful textured floors that add depth, character, and warmth to any space. This flooring is built to last and built with purpose. Wherever your project takes you, let us guide you through the woods. Visit us in Missoula or learn more at superior-hardwoods.com. Superior Hardwoods, where Montana craftsmanship meets timeless flooring.
In Miles City, please shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing. Captain?
And folks, rose hours time is 6:35. Time for you to hook.
Prairie Fresh boneless pork sirloin chops in value packs. They're only $2.69 a pound. In produce, sweet onions, 79 cents a pound. And the Made from Scratch Bakery has their big gourmet snickerdoodle cookies, and you can get 2 dozen for $12. And you can see all the great specials in the weekly online flyer at rosars.com. When in Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosars, Reserve and South Avenue.
All right, we have Mary Beth Kibler on the phone this morning. Good morning, Mary Beth. You got any snow over there in Sand Springs?
Well, no snow. It's sunshine and lollipops here, but it is 18 degrees. So it's a chilly sunshine and lollipop kind of day.
Frozen lollipops.
That's right. The good news about that is that these cooler temperatures that we've been enjoying have healed up the ice down at Hell Creek. And the last report I have is of the 22nd. Clint said that it had froze back up, and you could do side-by-sides as far as Lucky Point, and from there, four-wheelers. He said the main lake was open, so that was quite a report there. I'm excited as I see today that we have our first annual Fort Peck, Montana Tournament of Kings at the dam this year, as July 31st and August 1st. We've done a lot of thought on this. I believe this was a brainchild of Scott Collinsworth, and it looks like, there's a few others that are involved in that, and quite the prize. So registration, it says online March 15th, 150 teams, first place payout of $10,000. So that's going to be quite a tournament, and it's a good thing we've got that going. We definitely have quite the salmon fishery here out of Fort Peck.
So do we have to call all the contestants Your Highness or anything like that? Or
well, this one, of course.
Yes, Your My Liege. Yes.
Yeah, I see this morning, and I am seriously thinking about joining up with our new guide, Tasha Powell, since Ben's going to be in Alaska, and say, hey, let's go do that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds like fun. So wouldn't that be fun to be the first ever to win that?
Yeah. Mary Beth, we're going to have the brainchild himself on the radio a little bit later on, around 7:45 this morning. That's before he becomes a waiter at the Fort Peck Marina restaurant at 8 o'clock. That's his main job. He's not thinking about tournaments and how to do tournaments and fishing. He's a waiter, and I'll take 2 eggs over easy, Scott. I don't want the bacon burnt too much, and give me some sourdough toast.
No, it's 2 eggs over easy, Your Highness.
He definitely is a jack of all trades, isn't he? So anyone who would like to...
What do you think about this positioning statement? Fort Peck, where... Well, hang on a second.
Okay,
I had this written down someplace. Hang on, hold it.
Okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
Fort Peck, where kings are crowned.
Oh.
I like it.
Fort
I like it. What about us queens? What about us?
Yeah.
What about us queens?
Listen.
It's kind of like that one gal that just won. They asked her, what's more disappointing, not getting rain or listening to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, and she couldn't make her mind up.
Yeah.
It's also disappointing.
She said, I don't know.
All I can say is too bad we have so much fun,
Yeah.
However that statement goes, and I kind of muddled that one, but oh well. So anyone who would like to put together a fishing trip with us this summer, give us a call, 406-557-2503, and we'll get you on the books.
All right, Mary Beth. Now let's go to Leonard at Roberts Bait and Tackle in Great Falls. Good morning, Leonard.
Good morning, Captain. That's pretty good BS stories there going on.
Thank you, Leonard.
That's our specialty.
It's the nicest thing anybody said so far this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, not very much going on, Captain. It's been a very, very not happy winter this year.
Yeah.
on that. People are fishing at Holter. A lot of them are fishing the shoreline. There is a few boats going out, and it seems like the only thing they're getting is trout. No perch. Haven't found any perch or the walleye on that. Willow Creek and Nylon, I understand, is not safe to fish. Piskin is not safe. France is not safe. Now, they are fishing up at Bailey's on good ice yet, I understand. I had the Disabled Warriors team out of Helena come through and pick up a bunch of minnows and stuff, taking them Disabled Warriors up there to go for the week. I have not heard back how they've been doing on that, but got to take care of our warriors on that. Other than that, the river is wide open down below, like Loma and Fort Benton and Carter and that, and mostly northerns. There's not very few walleyes picked up yet on that. That's about all I got. I got lots of minnows yet in stock. I got herring, smelt. Well, I got some agates, but I don't know what they want to use them for now this time of year. On that, crawlers, all the goodies. Any questions? 406-454-1877. And I reckon we'll talk with you next month.
All right, Leonard, have yourself a good week. Enjoy the first day of March tomorrow. It is 6:42.
And it is time for the Lost Trail Powder Mountain Ski Report, brought to you by the Montana Club. Here are the conditions at Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
Conditions and more. Before we get to that, we want to give away 2 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain. You still got some season left to use those, so if you would like to win 2 Lost Trail Powder Mountain lift tickets, you can call us now. We do waive the 6-month prize-winning rule, but if you've won Lost Trail lift tickets so far this season, how about that? Let other people call in chance to win those. Fair enough, I think?
Fair. I think that's
406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. If you would like 2 lift tickets, courtesy of Lost Trail Powder Mountain. All right, you want snow? I'll find snow for you.
All right, let's do it.
13 inches of snow in the last week. Total of 138 inches for the season at Lost Trail. 58 inches at the summit, 42 at the lodge. All 5 lifts are open, and it'll take you to all 69 runs on the mountain. And Lost Trail's open Thursdays through Mondays, 9:30 to 4. And you can check weather and current snow conditions, all of that, at losttrail.com.
And for a complete listing of ski reports in Montana, log on to the ski report page on montanooutdoor.com. It's brought to you by the Montana Club and Lost Trail Powder Mountain, where their early bird season pass sale starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can get the best prices of the season with adult passes for $500, child passes $300, senior passes $400. They're good for the remainder of the season and all of next season. Enjoy a season of skiing, 1,800 acres, 5 lifts, 69 ski runs, and family-friendly terrain and environment. Go to losttrail.com before the early bird sale ends. Lost Trail, go for the snow.
Yeah, kids were up there skiing not long ago.
Oh, yeah?
And absolutely loved it. They said it was great conditions.
So
In
much
fact,
fun.
just this last week.
Well, you got our winner even more excited now, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Linda, and I'm calling from St. Ignatius.
All right, Linda. How are things for you this morning, Linda?
Oh, sleepy, but beautiful, beautiful moon this morning.
Yeah, wasn't that crazy?
Over the mountains.
Yeah.
Now, do you wear the skis
Yeah.
or are you a snowboarder, Linda?
Well, I was a skier in my day, but I have 2 grandsons that are great snowboarders.
Awesome.
There,
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what my grandkids and stuff do.
These tickets have found a great home. Linda, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I'm going to put you on hold. Miguel will get your address and we'll get those lift tickets mailed to you, all right?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Linda in St. Ignatius, Montana. And when we come back, we will try to touch bases with Eddie Mint at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop and more with the captain when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues.
For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, and eye protection. ATVs are for riders 16 years and older. Honda recommends riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
Farming isn't a job, it's a way of life. The Honda Rancher is built to keep up. With a powerful 420cc engine, fuel efficiency, and rugged durability, it's an ATV that works as hard as you do. Whether hauling, towing, or tackling tough terrain, the Honda Rancher is your reliable farmhand. Get yours today and power through the season. This is Jeff at Lewistown Honda. Give us a call or see what's in store for you at lewistownhonda.com.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
No matter what animal you need to keep in or out, CHS Mountain West Co-op has the fencing and gates to get the job done. CHS carries name brands like Red Brand, High Qual, and HW. Winter weather can be harsh, so take the time to walk the fence line, see what you need to add or replace, and get your fencing and gates back in order. CHS Mountain West Co-op, everyone's favorite farm, ranch, and home store. Your Cenex dealer next to McDonald's in Missoula and in Ronan.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to the Captain and his crew.
Beauties in bikinis, laughing, singing, surfing, sinning, making hey hey in the moonlight.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Glasgow, be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. I received a phone call around 6:27 this morning from the big man at the dam, Eddie Mint. And he said, I'm not going to be able to do a report today. And I said, why is that, Eddie? And he said, because I'm in the hospital.
Oh, no.
I'm in Rapid City, South Dakota. I guess nobody wants to operate him on here in Montana. Anyway, he's in Rapid City, South Dakota, and he's had back surgery for the second time.
Oh,
you remember last year?
Yeah.
He had back surgery. And he said, my head's a little bit, I'm on these painkillers and stuff. And he says, can't really think clear. He's been down there since Thursday. And he told me, he was very nice to me, which I think I'd like to have him be on painkillers all the time, quite frankly.
He maybe forgot who you were or something.
So he's on the painkillers right now. I should go check on him. Yeah. See how he's doing.
Help with the medications.
Yeah.
He's doing fine. He is doing fine. He's just recovering in there, and he's hoping they'll release him from the hospital today.
Oh.
And we all know Eddie, and I'm surprised they didn't release him right away after the surgery.
Please leave.
They're probably worried about the liability that they would have to go over. So Eddie and my relationship, if I am on top of the world and just feeling great, and I have no care in the world. I go into Lake Ridge, and he can bring me down right back to earth.
That's called humbling. Yeah, he will set you straight. Yeah, Miguel just said that's called humbling.
Yeah.
He's keeping you
I don't know
humble.
what it's called.
Keeping you
I
grounded.
have a couple other words, but I can't say them on the radio.
No, please don't.
Well,
Anyway,
I hope he gets better soon.
Yeah, we do. I mean, all seriously. But, he said, tell the folks that ice is still not safe. We remember him telling us that last week. Ice conditions in Rock Creek. This is from Don Wilkins. He did a report. Improved after the colder weather this past week, but have deteriorated pretty quickly after the past couple of warm days and wind. Without any real cold weather in the future, Don is wrapping up his ice fishing season. He would advise extreme caution even when walking on. The ice has moved and shifted a lot over the past couple of days, and shorelines are getting very soft. So I'd like to invite Downrigger Dale over here to ice fish with me. I'll have him take the auger out and do some holes.
Captain, I floated away. I'm out here. My little ice island's getting smaller.
Yes.
So anyway, but Don concludes his report by saying, the good news, the upside is you can get your gear ready for open water, because we should have open water sooner this year than we did last year. That's the upside of everything right now here at Fort Peck. Now, and of course, you can stop into the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. They've got everything that you need for minnows and the bait. And if you want to have a pleasant experience, you can go in there now before Eddie gets back. So what was I going to tell you? Yeah, we're going to talk to Scott Collingsworth about this salmon tournament. They just broke it this week, and you can't register until March 15th, so we got a little time to get prepared. It's going to be a good tournament because, Mary Beth mentioned $10,000 first base prize.
Ooh,
it's based on a full field. That tournament will have two $10,000 first place prizes.
Wow.
One Friday, one Saturday. They're giving away a lot of money, and it's already, once they put that out on social media, it already is garnering a ton of attention.
Wow.
They're expecting it to sell out on registrations, and we're going to talk to Scott Collingsworth, who actually kind of helped with that with the chamber, Lisa over there at Glasgow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll come back with more and wrap up the first hour here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Is your chariot car not quite conquering the roads like it used to? Spartan's Tuning is here to turn your ride into a true road warrior. Their legion of expert mechanics is armed to the teeth with state-of-the-art technology, offering alignments to keep you straight on your path or brake services to halt any retreat. Call Spartan's Tuning, 406-728-4081. Spartan's Tuning, where your car's performance is the battlefield and victory is the only outcome.
Tax season is here, and the numbers matter. At Elevated Tax and Accounting, voted best tax prep in Missoula for 2025, they make sure your return is accurate, strategic, and working for you. From individuals to business owners, they help uncover deductions, minimize liability, and take the stress out of tax season. Because taxes aren't just paperwork, they're an opportunity to plan smarter. Schedule your free consultation today at elevatedtax.com. Elevated Tax and Accounting. Smarter taxes, stronger financial future.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. If you're craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
The annual Five Valleys chapter of Pheasants Forever Banquet is Saturday, March 14th. Proceeds stay in Montana for local habitat projects and youth programs. In addition to a terrific dinner, there's live and silent auctions, raffles, and games. Doors open for crowing hour at 4:30 at Missoula's Hilton Garden Inn for the Five Valleys chapter Pheasants Forever Banquet, March 14th. For tickets, pricing, and more information, go to montanapf.org and click on events. That's montanapf.org.
It's the captain and his crew.
Oh, so there's the rascals that are responsible.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, wrapping up the first hour here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Rigger, the Billings RV and Boat Show. I want to mention this because this is they sell well over 100 units during this. It started Wednesday and it ends Sunday in Billings. And Brett's is the anchor sponsor, and they have all the boats and RVs there. New travel trailers start at $149 a month. Fishing boats, $249 a month.
Really?
That's what you start for as your
Wow,
payment.
that's a great deal.
Even at your salary, you could probably afford that one. New pontoon boats, $259. Toy hauler, you can afford one of those, $449. You just couldn't afford the toys to put in the toy hauler.
No problem. At least I'd have a place to live instead of your shop.
And at least you have a salary. I didn't know a damn thing about that.
But it's actually just the vegetable salary.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No peanut butter.
That's where directors are crowned here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
That's my compensation. Be an ambassador.
Yes. There you go. We'll have Kathy Goodman make an ambassador T-shirt for you.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we'll be back to another big hour right after this.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
I spent years living in fear of calcium oxalate crystal stones, always afraid of when the next one would hit. Now, I just take Kidney Cop.
Battling calcium oxalate stones? It's time to try Kidney Cop, a doctor-recommended kidney supplement that has been shown in laboratory tests to reduce the growth rate of calcium oxalate crystals by 99%. Get Kidney Cop today at Amazon.com, Walmart.com, or KidneyCop.com.
The annual Five Valleys chapter of Pheasants Forever Banquet is Saturday, March 14th. Proceeds stay in Montana for local habitat projects and youth programs. In addition to a terrific dinner, there's live and silent auctions, raffles, and games. Doors open for crowing hour at 4:30 at Missoula's Hilton Garden Inn for the Five Valleys chapter Pheasants Forever Banquet, March 14th. For tickets, pricing, and more information, go to montanapf.org and click on events. That's montanapf.org.
AM 1290 and K25 2FP 98.3 FM Missoula. News Talk KGVO for Western Montana, a Town Square Media station.
This is a Fox News alert. An attack on Iran. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Attacks are underway. Sirens sounding across cities in Israel as Iran retaliates against a joint U.S.-Israeli attack. President Trump confirming the attacks overnight on Truth Social.
Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard terrible people.
The president reiterating his comment to preventing Iran from ever getting a nuclear weapon.
It has always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon.
More on the situation now. Fox's Jennifer Griffin.
The strikes began shortly after 1 a.m. Eastern. This is a rare joint U.S.-Israeli operation synchronized and planned over a matter of months. A senior U.S. military official tells me this operation will last not hours, but days. Among the initial targets, the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's compound, which can be seen in satellite photos as mere rubble at this point. It's not clear whether the Ayatollah was there. Other targets in the initial wave, the Defense Ministry, the Parliament, the National Supreme Council, the Ministry of Intelligence, Iran's Atomic Energy Agency, as well as naval bases down near Bandar Abbas and Kark Island, along with targets in Bushehr, likely to include the nuclear reactor there.
Iran, Israel, and Iraq also announcing closure of their airspaces following the attack, which was carried out by land and sea. The Israeli military saying missiles have been launched from Iran toward Israel. Israel's defense minister issuing a state of emergency. All U.S. government employees and their family members in Israel have been directed to shelter in place. America's listening to Fox News.
You never know who might be taking the quiz.
Hi, everyone. It's Candace Cameron Bure.
Hey, everyone. It's Phil Sims.
It's Dolores Catania.
Hey, everyone. I'm Kix Brooks.
It's Candace Bushnell.
I'm Rob Paulson.
I'm Ryan Serhant.
Hey, everyone. I'm Nicole Polizzi.
Hey, everybody's Kevin Nealon.
What's up, guys? It's Nia Sue, and it's time to take the quiz.
5 questions in less than 5 minutes every day. Listen and follow at thequiz.fox.
The world of business moves fast. Stay on top of it with the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday. Fox Business reporters, anchors, and hosts will bring you beneath the stock market speculation and boardroom drama to tell you about the biggest business stories of today. Whether you're on Main Street or Wall Street, Fox Business is invested in you.
Listen to the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday at foxbusinesspodcasts.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts.
A Democratic governor under fire after an illegal alien allegedly kills a woman at a bus stop.
The Department of Homeland Security is calling upon Virginia's new Democratic governor, Abigail Spanberger, to ensure local law enforcement cooperates with federal immigration officials in handing over an illegal immigrant who allegedly killed a woman. The suspect, 32-year-old Abdul Jallo of Sierra Leone, is charged with second-degree murder. He allegedly fatally stabbed a 41-year-old woman found dead at a local bus stop. DHS says Jallo has a criminal history of more than 30 arrests. The request for cooperation comes after Spanberger signed an executive order to end cooperation between federal immigration officials and state and local law enforcement. Deborah Valentine, Fox News.
And Governor Spanberger's reps have not yet responded to a request for comment from Fox News Digital. Ahead of his visit to Texas on Friday, President Trump hinted at endorsements for a handful of GOP primary candidates in a race for U.S. Senate.
President Trump told that crowd in Corpus Christi that the Democrats are crazy and Republicans have to win the midterms to continue this work, lifting the country out of the inflation hole that he says the Democrats created. But so far, he has withheld his endorsement in the Texas primary as Democrats there eye a growing chance to flip the seat blue.
On the flight down, Texas Senator John Cornyn trying hard to avoid an ugly 10-week runoff in the three-way primary between Attorney General Ken Paxton and Congressman Wesley Hunt. As Cornyn warns, Democrats would have a real shot at the seat if Paxton's on the ballot in the general election.
And that's Fox's Jackie Heinrich at the White House. And recapping our top story, Iran now retaliating after the U.S. and Israel attacked Tehran early this morning. President Trump making the announcement overnight early this morning on social media, and we expect an update from the president later on.
Hey, it's Crystal at Bitterroot Floors & More. DIYers, this one's for you. At Bitterroot Floors & More, you'll pick up laminate, carpet, or vinyl at cash and carry pricing and save a bundle. Laminate starting as low as $2 a square foot, ready to load up and install yourself. Whether you're refreshing the guest room before family arrives or upgrading that kitchen floor, you'll find tons of in-stock options right here in Hamilton. Stop by Bitterroot Floors & More and get your projects done. Bitterroot Floors & More, we've got your floors covered.
At River City Grill, established in 1997 in Bonner, from breakfast to burgers, dinner to dessert, our staff hopes to make every meal a hit. Come hungry, leave happy. Pair your meal with a cold beer, glass of wine, or our homemade pie. The grill brings local history and satisfies your tummy in a Bonner way. That's River City Grill, just off Highway 200 in Bonner. Best family restaurants in the West.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for central Montana. Today, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. High's going to be 25 to maybe 35 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows 10 to 20 degrees. Sunday, partly cloudy, then becoming mostly clear, much warmer though. Highs are going to be 45 to 55 degrees. Now, remember, gang, you can watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website. This week featuring the head of the Communication and Education Division for Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, Greg Lemon. Greg and I talk about some big changes that are coming from the FWP. One of the deals is a new way to get your hunting and fishing licenses from your local sporting goods store, but you can now apply for special permits there at your favorite sporting goods store, which is brand new. You couldn't do that before. Now, here is Greg Lemon to tell us more about that.
So in the past, with the old provider system, we couldn't do that. Now that can happen at a licensed ambassador online or at an FWP office. So that's a real benefit. So you can show up on March 1st at a licensed ambassador or do it online, and you can apply for bee licenses, moose licenses, your antelope. You can apply for all of it.
Yeah, so that is a nice feature, but there's even more changes coming. And Greg also talks about several regulation changes you will for sure need to know about. So be sure and watch that podcast right after this show. It's playing now on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Riggercast brought to you by Vibrant Hearing, where we are back with the captain along with Debbie at the Silos RV in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia, but are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Butte, be sure to shop Three Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
And good morning, everybody. I'm at the Fort Peck Montana Outdoor Radio Show headquarters in the command center. We have the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Good morning, Captain.
And we have Miguel Lee manning the phones. Kokanee Quinn's getting the old oven warmed up for the recipe of this week. And Downrigger Dale, who is rigging around, rigging a rolling. And that's what we like to see him do. Debbie from the Silos RV and Canyon Ferry Reservoir. We haven't talked to her for quite a while. Good morning, Debbie.
Morning, guys. Yeah,
Debbie.
Haven't talked. Because the lake just really didn't produce any good ice this year. There were boats on it all year long, if you can believe that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. Wow.
Yep. and right now there's one giant ice sheet down here on the south end. But yeah, boats are still getting in and out of that lake right now.
I'll be dang.
Amazing.
Yep. So fishing report, I don't have a very good one because people are trying to fish perch from shore, and that's just not going to work. And and they haven't really been able to fish from shore very long because the ice sheet is about 100 yards out there. So, and then of course the dog tried to jump on the ice sheet and then fell through the ice sheet, which meant my husband had to go save the dog, which was not good.
Been there, done that one.
So yeah, that's why we haven't talked all winter long.
Boy.
Yeah.
So Debbie, with Canyon Ferry the way it is, what's the water level? I mean, can they actually put a boat in down there at the south end?
They can if it's one of those motors that they can tilt out of the boat or out of the water real high because the lake level is so low. And then, like I said, where this main Silos boat ramp is, the mouth is frozen in, but just outside the mouth from about 100 yards, it's all open water. So a lot of people are going to the more primitive boat ramps to get their skiffs in. So nobody's putting in that I know of a pretty bass boat or anything like that.
Yeah. When the water level is too low, when the prop guy sets up a portable deal right there by the boat ramp.
Little prop repair place right next to the boat ramp.
Yeah. That's what he needs because, I mean, you could put your little boat on the ice and push it over to the water and see if that works.
Well, you've got all the ideas. I know that, Debbie, and we invite them to stop by and get some of those in person from you.
I got to tell you that the human curling group was really upset that they couldn't do that this year.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
Oh yeah,
makes curling a whole new interesting thing when the ice gets thin. So.
Yeah,
a challenge for sure.
Yeah, you talk about those dogs that are, get out on that ice and fall through. That's why the captain tells me I have to be kenneled during this time of the year.
Yeah, the curling. What do they call those things? Curling pucks, or what's the name of those?
A stone.
Stone. Yeah.
Stone. Yeah, the curling stone just go down.
Exactly.
What do we do now? We only had one of them.
So what's the phone number, Debbie, at the old Silos RV and Canyon Ferry Reservoir?
Yeah, 406-266-3100. And everyone, if you decide to go out on that ice, please be safe and have your inflatable waders on.
Okay. Yes, we will. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay.
Let's get a report from Mike at the down there at the Rocky Mountain Supply in Dillon.
This is your fishing report from Rocky Mountain Supply, week ending February 28th. Beaverhead is down a little bit to 136 CFS. The river is open from Pipe Organ down to Barrett's. Main game has been nymphing, midges, soft hackle sow bugs, parrots, some psycho mays, and a little bit of blue-winged olive action starting to happen now. Streamers has also been pretty productive. Given you get it some cloudy days, will be your friend. Sparkle minnows, sex dungeons, peanut envies, sliders, and zuddlers. We'll all get the job done there. For dries, pretty much midges right now. Like I said, with some blue-winged olives starting to show up in the afternoons on the right days. Big Hole is down closer to 400 CFS. River is open from the North Fork at Saginaw Bridge down to Dickey Bridge. Main name of the game there, of course, winter conditions, nymphing. Pat's Rubber Leg Stones, zebra midge again. You'll get away with some more standard stuff like pheasant tails and hare's ears over there as well. Don't forget your San Juan worms and egg patterns. Dries, again, midges, and some blueing dollows, depending on the day in the afternoons. Also, good streamer action happening with clouds, if you can get them. Sparkle minnows, sculpins, Zudlers, geisha girls, and flash and grabs. Okay, the Jefferson is still pretty dirty and not worth your time. Ruby is down to about 44 CFS. It's open from Ruby Island in Alder down to the mouth. Nymphing is the main game there. Again, zebra midges, pheasant tails, San Juan worms, hot bead, Ray Charles. For streamers, zonkers are a really good way to go there. Again, the sparkle minnow. On the smaller side, for streamers, a flash and grab or even just a beadhead woolly bugger is a good way to go. Dries, again, midges in the afternoon, possibly some blueing dollows as they start to show up. So that is our fishing report for this week. And don't forget to stop down to Rocky Mountain Supply for all of your fly fishing needs.
All right, Mike, you got it. Thank you. It's time to do a little cooking with Kokanee from the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking? I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
Again, this is so delicious. And we're going to fire up the grill, actually, for this one. It's your bison or elk tri-tip. And what you're going to want to do is combine granulated garlic, some chopped rosemary, black pepper, and salt, and brush your tri-tip with olive oil. Then rub that seasoning mix over it and cover it in plastic wrap. Then you put that in the refrigerator for about an hour or overnight, if you'd rather. Then when you get that meat out, you're going to want to do that about 30 minutes before cooking. And in a bowl, you're going to combine all your chimichurri ingredients. This is a little different chimichurri. It's a bell pepper chimichurri. So you're going to need a 1/3 cup of red bell pepper, a 1/3 cup of some flat leaf parsley, also some extra virgin olive oil, some garlic, lemon juice, lemon zest, red pepper flakes, and a pinch of salt. Combine all those up and refrigerate for about an hour. Then get your grill to about medium-high heat. Put your tri-tip on the grill grates, close the lid, cooking for 15 minutes. Turn it for another 15 minutes. Then get that tri-tip out, put it on a cutting board, let it rest a little bit under the foil, about 10 minutes or so while the juices settle, and then thinly slice it and serve that bell pepper chimichurri over the meat.
Boy, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is. It's right there at MontanaOutdoor.com.
You know, Downrigger, considering the top that Kokanee is wearing this morning, I thought we might be having leopard stew.
I saw the cat thing on there too. I was like, oh boy.
Wow.
Kokanee, drag Downrigger up a tree before the hyenas get here.
Oh my gosh. I wondered, is it safe to wear this today? And I found out no.
There you go.
Straight, we love you, you know that. Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Placer Motors, or straight ahead, I should say, trivia with Downrigger Dale. There we go. What is the topic this hour there, Downrigger?
Topic of this hour's question is, hey, that is a good deal, or is it?
Yeah. We'll see if we can make you a winner right after this. Looking for your next adventure, Montana? Head to the Billings RV and Boat Show, where the road meets the water. It's on now through tomorrow at Metro Park. Explore the latest RVs, fishing boats, pontoons, and gear all under one roof. Compare brands, score show-only deals, and get ready for camping, cruising, and summer fun. Whether you love road trips, lakes, or weekends off the grid, this is the event you don't want to miss. The Billings RV and Boat Show. Your adventure starts here. Open 10 till 8 today and 10 to 6 Sunday at the Metro Park in Billings.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Now into the brook and fish for the trout. Dive right in and splash about. Trout, trout, pretty little trout. One more splash and come right out.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Alrighty, 7:22 and trivia time with Downrigger Dale. Our winner gets a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena. The book, The Life and Times of Jim Bridger and His Adventures Across Untamed Wilderness. Got a koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap, black with tan mesh. From Valor Coffee, which we enjoy every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Got a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make an awesome pot of Valor Coffee for you. From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. And the number to call, if you know the answer but have not been a prize winner of any kind in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 for a chance to win with Downrigger Dale.
Thank you, Director.
Yes, sir.
So last hour, we learned that the first fishing and hunting license was issued back in 1905, was it? Yeah. And it allowed you to harvest 1 elk, 3 deer, 1 mountain goat, 1 bighorn sheep, and 10 mountain and prairie grouse, and shoot all the waterfowl and catch all the fish you wanted. So do you know how much that one kind of catch-all license cost back there in 1905? Was it A, it cost a whopping 10 cents back then. B, okay, I was pulling your leg there. It cost $1. That's what it actually cost. Or is it C, that's a lot of critters for 1 license, so actually it costs $10. So your question again is, so how much did it cost to buy that catch-all license? Was it A, 10 cents, B, $1, or C, $10?
406-721-1290 if you have not been a prize winner of any kind in the past 6 months. And while we wait for that winner, let's head on up to the fish camp and check in with Chancey in Kalispell.
Good morning. Chance here at the fish camp to give you that weekly fishing report up here in northwest Montana. Fishing's going pretty good. We actually still have some ice hanging in. Please be careful. Things along the shorelines can change quickly throughout the day. We're out west of town. We're in pretty good shape. Guys have been fishing Ashley Lake, been hearing 5 to 7 inches. Decent kokanee action going on out there, mostly smaller fish, a few rainbows, a few perch. Sounds like Bitterroot's in pretty decent shape. We've been hearing that north end had about 6 to 7 inches on it. Sounds like the south end had about 5 inches on it. Some nicer coke out in that deep water on that south end. They've been getting a few smaller ones up on that north end, a few rainbows. Thompson chain's in pretty good shape. Be careful on middle. That one had the least ice of all of them. But lower's in pretty good shape. Upper's in pretty good shape. Guys been still getting in quite a few perch on Upper Thompson, some on lower, some kokanee on both of them. There had been some guys fishing middle, but I think it's pretty skinny, so be careful on that one. Loon Lake out there in Thompson's in pretty good shape. Guys been still getting some crappies, some perch, a few pike and rainbows. Island Lake's in good shape. Sounds like it had about a foot of good ice on it. Perch fishing's been decent up there. Guys been getting some fish up to 10, 11 inches, a few bass and a few pike, a few sunfish. Blanchard Lake in pretty good shape out here by Whitefish. Guys been getting some decent perch, some crappies. Lower Stillwater's in pretty good shape. Quite a bit of ice up there. Lots of smaller perch, some pike, and a few lake trout. Van Lake been hearing that's been fishing pretty decent early in the morning for some nice rainbows. It sounds like the road is kind of slick getting in there, so be careful. Foy's Lake here in town been pretty good for the rainbow. Sounds like it had about 4 to 6 inches on it. Guys been getting some 2-3 pound rainbows out of there. Smith Lake's still in pretty good shape. Guys been getting some nice perch out there. Lots of smaller pike. Rogers in good shape too. Guys been getting some grayling early in the morning. Lake Maronan's been a little iffy. The shorelines were starting to go. Most of the lake had 6 to 8 inches on it. It's been decent. Some nicer fish coming out of there for perch. Actually been getting some good reports on kokanee out of there. Guys been getting their limits of kokanee, a pretty decent fish down there. But definitely be careful. The shorelines were kind of going in different spots. We'll see how this next week comes with this warmer weather, if we're still going to do our perch assault down there. But Flat Lake's still fishing good if you want to get the boat out. Guys fishing that delta, still been good on that break, fishing dead bait in that 15 to 40 foot of water. Guys been trolling big flatfish, west shore down towards Painter Rocks to Shelter Island. That's been good. Got a few reports of guys getting some Lakers over by Woods Bay Point. And Kookanoosa's still fishing good. I've been hearing guys putting in at Peck Gulch and also Rocky. I don't know if it's Rocky Gorge or Rocky Point, but guys been putting in there, and then down by the dam also. Trolling's been good. Plugs, gold-colored plugs, purple-colored plugs have all been pretty good. So lots of good fishing going on. Please be careful out there with these ice conditions. Good luck fishing. Be safe.
All righty, Chancey, thank you so much. We do have a contestant on the line for Downriggers Trivia, Terry Huck in Huntley. How are you this morning, Terry?
I'm good, guys. How are you doing this morning?
Wonderful.
Good.
Glad you're part of the Outdoor Radio Show family. Please repeat the question for Terry. Would you, Downrigger?
Yeah, so Terry, one license would enable you to get all that stuff. So how much did that cost? Was it A, 10 cents, B, $1, or C, $10?
Hey, what do you think, Terry?
It was B, $1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was $1 back then. But when you think about it, in 2026 money,
I was hoping you'd have that.
$1 was worth $26.12.
Okay.
But still, that's pretty good for one elk, 3 deer, 1 mountain goat, 1 bighorn sheep, 10 mountain prairie or grouse, and you could shoot all the waterfowl and catch all the fish you wanted. Now, I tried to figure out what if you got all that stuff and bought the tags for all that stuff nowadays, what would that cost? And it was kind of tough because a lot of those are
Well,
special.
that'd be your sportsman license. Wouldn't it be around 80 or 100 some dollars nowadays?
No, because then you got to get the individual tag for all those different things, like mountain goat. That's pretty tough to get.
Excuse me. Don't
right.
Don't argue with the winning listener. You're 100% correct, Terry. Whatever it is you say.
Right. So anyway, roughly it would cost you probably around $1,000 to $2,000 to get all that stuff. So so it was a pretty good deal back
Interesting.
then.
Good stuff. Hey, Terry, thank you so much for being a listener and for playing the contest. And I do believe that Miguel got all the necessary, I'm getting the nod, he got all the necessary mailing info. So we'll get your prize package mailed out to you, all right?
Can I ask you guys a question?
We got about 30 seconds. Go ahead.
What about Sunday is March 1st? What are they doing about the fishing licenses?
Yeah, you got to get a fishing license. Either you can buy it online or go to your local sporting goods store, which are now called licensed ambassadors, and pick up your stuff there.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah, time is tight, but you can get it done. Back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette. Hey, we have a hunch you'll enjoy the brunch at Paradise Falls. The Sunday brunch at Paradise Falls features a buffet bonanza of traditional breakfast favorites, along with a rotating entree. Only $19.95 for adults and $9.95 for kids 12 and under. The Paradise Falls Sunday brunch runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Regular breakfast menu also available 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sundays mean a whole bunch of brunch at Paradise Falls. 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Real estate transactions can be extremely nerve-wracking. Realtors and lenders know that Title Services Incorporated is the name to trust with title insurance. Whether you're selling your house or doing a refi, choose Title Services Incorporated, locally owned since 1982. Thorough research and exceptional customer service is why I recommend Clint Romney and his staff at Title Services Incorporated, 2625 Dearborn next to Goodwill and across from the Larchmont Golf Course in Missoula, and also located in Superior.
Is your chariot car not quite conquering the roads like it used to? Spartan's Tuning is here to turn your ride into a true road warrior. Their legion of expert mechanics is armed to the teeth with state-of-the-art technology, offering alignments to keep you straight on your path or brake services to halt any retreat. Call Spartan's Tuning, 406-728-4081. Spartan's Tuning, where your car's performance is the battlefield and victory is the only outcome.
Are you Missoula Marathon or Half Marathon curious? Ever wondered what it takes to cross the iconic finish line on Bear Tracks Bridge this June? Run Wild Missoula has trained thousands of runners and walkers of all paces through our proven 17-week training program. Multiple training plans, professional coaches, physical therapists, supported runs. Registration is now open and class starts March 1st. Learn more at runwildmissoula.org. Run Wild Missoula and Missoula Marathon are proudly sponsored by Town Square Media.
The 12th Annual Mule Deer Foundation Banquet takes place Saturday, February 28th at the UC Ballroom in Missoula. Last year, your support helped make Missoula's banquet the largest in the state, and we're hoping for an even bigger crowd this year. Our mule deer numbers continue to decline across Montana, and your support has never been more important. Get your tickets now at muledeer.org/Montana or call 406-240-6767. It's the Mule Deer Foundation Banquet, February 28th in Missoula, sponsored by Missoula Motor Company.
Teresa Lunn with United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group knows what it takes to sell your property.
The United Country Marketing Advantage provides us with the tools. Combine that with experience, honesty, and work ethic. Your buyer is out there. Commercial, residential, ranch, or acreage. Nobody knows the country like we do.
Teresa Lunn and United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group, covering the state with main offices in Missoula and Plains. Visit an office or call
728-9733.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, but first, what do you say we take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide? Looks like this. Today, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-40s to lower 50s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the 20s. Sunday, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 40s to maybe mid-50s. Now, don't forget, you can always get lots more information, including great videos. You name it. It's all there. It's called the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Riggercast this time around, a presentation of Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. And we will be back with the captain, along with Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 30 seconds. Let Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer show you how to maximize your tax refund benefit by investing it back into the business with the purchase of the new Diamond C PSA single axle utility trailer. This is the perfect trailer for hauling recreational vehicles with a GVWR up to 6,000 pounds. For more information on the new Diamond C PSA single axle trailer, stop by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or call 406-549-4243. Diamond C Trailers. Work hard, play hard. In Helena, Shop Capital Sports, they are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
And Director Rosauer's time is 7:34. It's time for you to hook.
Boneless, skinless chicken breasts in family packs, just $4.99 a pound. In produce, you can get 2 2-pound bags of carrots. There we are, $2.49 each. And the Made from Scratch Bakery has their applesauce cake donuts in packages of 8 for $5.99. You can see all the great specials in the weekly online flyer at rosars.com. And when in Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosars, Reserve, and South Avenue.
And good morning, everybody. We have Brett French, who is the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, on the phone. Mr. French, the question is, how do more hunters fit on less land? You might have some answers. And I was reading your article, and it's fascinating how it's increased since 1999. Good morning.
Good morning, Captain. Yeah, you set it up right. There's more hunters on the landscape and more hunters spending more time, too, out hunting. And so with dropping the block management program, which is the most popular program for getting access to private lands in the state, fewer acres are now enrolled, but the cost has gone up. It's almost more than doubled in 5 years, and the acreage has dropped by about almost 25%. So the question is, what can FWP do to entice more landowners to take part in the program? So they've sent out a survey. They've gotten about 1,200 responses so far, and they're considering things like, maybe they get awarded a bonus point or something like that to encourage participation beyond just the payments for how many hunters are accessing the property. And actually, block management is only one of 6 access programs in the state, and all 5 of them, or 5 of the 6, are administered by FWP. One other's through DNRC. So that's another thing they're trying to figure out, is how they can get that information out to landowners about exactly what programs are available, because maybe one will appeal to them more than another.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
1999, according to your article, they had 250,000 hunters, and now they have 700,000?
Yeah, it's interesting. The state licenses issued, a good way to track that, been pretty steady. So the biggest increase they're seeing is in non-resident hunting. But as many of you know, the non-resident hunters are the ones that help fund that block management program. They're the largest contributors to it. So there's kind of a awkward trade-off there.
Yeah.
And there's concern that go ahead.
One of the changes that Greg and I talked about on the podcast was in some categories now the residents get like the first week or first 2 weeks before non-residents can hunt in the area, which is a pretty popular idea that they push the legislature to do. So that hopefully will make a difference. And I don't think it will really stop non-residents from wanting to come here.
Sure. They just have to plan differently.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's another one of the concerns is that.
Go ahead.
They've raised the base hunting license price. You may remember the last legislative session. So they're concerned that may scare some people away and reduce the amount of income that FWP gets. And they've also reduced the number of mule deer licenses. So that's another hit to the treasury that they're worried about.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff to think about. But in my humble opinion, and it is a very humble opinion, I don't really see people not coming to Montana for that. I mean, Montana is a very unique experience that you're just not going to find anywhere else. So, you got to be a little careful. But I think people will still come,
That I introduced, and it didn't work, is to give people that are in the media 4 or 5 days before the residents get their 2 weeks, and then the out-of-state hunters would come in after that.
Yeah, and a credit at any local bar for a little food and beverage, I think is important.
media.
Because we do a lot. And
Right.
You want to. You can't report on things on an empty stomach.
Well, not objectively. Anyway.
No.
Mr. French, thanks for the article. We'll talk to you next week. Have yourself a good March, okay?
Thank you.
That is a huge
We
increase in
have
hunters.
Matt from Fish on Charters. And, Matt, I got a quick question before you get you going. What is this Margot's March Madness? What's that all about on Bitter Lake?
The fishing tournament is all, I believe it's a fundraiser for Wayne Slagle for his wife that passed away with cancer.
Okay.
It's been a few years since I fished it, but yeah, they're fishing there today and tomorrow. I believe it's a Kokanee and Rainbow tournament, just about 15 miles west of Kalispell. Other than that, with the wind this week, it's been rough for whether you're ice fishing or on Flyhead Lake. You better have some anchors for your ice shack if you're going to try to fish this weekend. But yeah, it's been a real windy. Not like the east side. I mean, they got 70 to 100 mile an hour winds on the east side, but it's been windy. I'll give you that. We did not put the boats in this week. We said nope. we don't have any docks on our boat launches up here, so trying to launch in this wind is super dangerous, not only for your boat but for you. So yeah, we just said no. We're gonna postpone everything till next week, and with the weather. 50 degrees most of the week coming up, so should be a beautiful spring-like weather up here. I know Chancey's got purchase salt next week on Mary Ronan. I don't know how much ice they're going to have by then. They're saying 5 to 6 inches right now, but I don't know with this warm weather and wind what it's doing to the ice. But we're just gearing up. We're redoing a lot of our downriggers and changing oil in our boats and getting ready for a beautiful spring and hopefully smoke-free summer coming up. Just pray we get some rain up here. They're saying our snowpack is around that 90-95%, but I don't see how that's possible. But they're saying we're okay going into the spring summer, so we'll see what happens, Captain.
Hey, real quick, Captain. For those that are interested in that Margot's March Madness, there is an article on MontanaOutdoor.com that explains and gives a nice update. So check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I asked the question. The article didn't really explain anything except the ice is thin, 4 to 5 inches. And why would they call it Margot Madness when this is the last day of February? It's on today and tomorrow? Is that right, Matt?
Yeah. Yeah, 2-day tournament.
Okay.
I believe. Yep. And you can just go to the the hilltop. Go to the hilltop if you want to sign up and go fish at the hilltop saloon there in Marion. Yep.
Sounds good. Well, this week, predicated on your report from last week, we'll call it Fish Off Charters, and then next week it'll be Fish On Charger.
So many fish on.
Yeah.
Cross our fingers. Cross our fingers, Captain. 844 fish, and we're building up for a great season. So guys, give us a call and get signed up and book that trip for the summer. We're going to be busy.
Okay.
Thanks, Captain.
Sounds
Thank you.
good. It is 7:43.
And it's time to give away a Montana Club gift card. The Montana Club helping us celebrate 28 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show with a $28 gift card. You can have a fantastic lunch or dinner at any Montana Club. 2 in Missoula, also in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. If you would like to win that Montana Club gift card and you have not been a prize winner of any kind in the past 6 months, you can call us now. 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 for a chance to win. And we'll be back with the winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
Jeez. That is a hungry listening audience. Did you see that phone bank?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from? I'm sorry, what was that? What is your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Bill in Billings.
Hey, Bill, thank you for listening and giving us a call. I'm going to put you on hold, and Miguel will get your mailing address to you. I'd imagine you can take advantage of the Montana Club in Billings for that one, huh?
Oh, yeah, I can. Thank you.
You bet. Don't go away. All right, we'll be back with Scott Collinsworth at Fort Peck Marina. Got to talk about that exciting new salmon fishing tournament in the state of Montana.
Tournament of Kings.
Yes, Your Highness. Or Your Lowness, or whatever I call you.
Hey, now.
We'll be back with that right after this.
Montana cattlemen, it's time to upgrade. Ledor Angus Ranch is selling 200 high-elevation Angus bulls. They're developed at 6,000 to 9,000 feet for real Western Range conditions. They're PAP-tested, fertility-checked, and backed by a breeding guarantee. Buy where the bulls are built tough. March 6th in Ledor, Idaho. March 12th in Dillon, Montana. There's only 200 to sell. Get the catalog now at ledorangus.com. Ledor Angus Ranch, genetics that perform.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Every drive tells a story. Coffee runs before practice, weekend getaways, long days on the road. At Tiorama, we're proud to keep those stories rolling. We're not a big chain. We're your neighbors. Local experts who know your roads, your weather, and your car, so you can keep doing what matters most to you. Tiorama, your hometown tire store and vehicle experts, with more than 40 locations across the Northwest. Visit Tiorama.com.
Tiorama, we'll get you there.
Winter in Montana can be a lot of fun when you have the right equipment, whether you're ice fishing or coyote hunting. When you shop your Montana Outdoor Approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice. In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor Approved for harsh Montana winters.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to the captain and his crew.
Side effects may include upset stomach, headache, dry mouth, fatigue, insomnia, indigestion, sweating, constipation, dizziness, mild tremors, weakness, yawning, blurred vision, skin rash, sore throat, abdominal pain.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor Approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. And we got Scotty Salmon. We're going to call him Scotty Salmon from now on.
Catchy.
Collingsworth from the marina. We got to get him on the radio before he actually does his most important job, and that's wait on tables at the Fort Peck Marina restaurant. Scott, you are the brainchild of this tournament, the first annual that's going to take place July 31st and August 1st, the salmon tournament. tell us about it all right now, would you please?
You bet, Captain. Good morning to everybody. How are you guys doing this morning?
Scott Collinsworth, good to have you on.
Excellent. Yes, what a beautiful morning. We got a little dust and the snow up here. We're waiting for this ice to get away, but the sun's out, and it's going to be a beautiful day. And I think we're all ready for some blackjaw fever.
That's what
So we are totally excited for the first annual Fort Peck Tournament of Kings put on by the Glasgow Chamber of Commerce up here on Fort Peck. It's going to be an unbelievable event. It's all going to be headquartered right here at the marina. We're going to have lots of vendors. We're going to have live weigh-ins that hopefully the public can come out and take a look at, watch these fish come off the lake, and just hopefully everybody can understand what just a cool fishery we have here in Montana. Fort Peck Lake has always been known for walleye, pike, smallmouth, a little bit of lake trout, everything else. But the salmon fishery is just something that people have been doing for a long time, but it's getting a lot more popular every year. So we're super excited to showcase this event this year and see how it goes. I think it's just going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's downrigger, Scott. This is so exciting. Hey, I came up with a good slogan for you. Fort Peck, where kings are crowned.
I heard that this morning. I like that. That is awesome. I love
all
that
downrigger
slogan.
on that one, yeah.
Yes, yes.
You're taking.
So yeah, I guess
taking
just
credit
go a
for
little
that
more
downriver.
with it, guys.
I knew he was going to say that. You're taking credit. No, actually, the captain did. I'm just stealing it for stealing glory like I always do. But yeah.
Right. Well, somebody better copyright that real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Copyright it. Scott, it's a $400 boat registration, and kind of give us a quick run through of how that works, that boat registration.
Yes. So the way we set this tournament up, the boat will be allowed 2, 3, or 4 anglers. Like you said, it'll be a $400 entry fee. And then we're also doing $200, $100 each day for random weight fish pots, which we can talk about that a little more. So what this allows people to do, we're hoping that families can bring the kids out. Grandma and grandpa can bring the grandkids. We can put up to 4 people in a boat, just 4 groups of friends to get out there and have some fun together. This will allow anglers to fish 4, 6, or 8 rods in the tournament, whatever they want to do, however much chaos they would like in their boat. And I think the random fish pots is going to be something super, super cool. So what we decided to do, there were some good ideas brought into this, that every salmon caught between 6 and 17 pounds will be weighed across the scale. And to keep everybody honest and nobody being able to manipulate a fish, nobody will know those weights till after every single fish will be weighed in.
Dang.
Oh, boy.
And then we'll get up on stage and we'll pull 2 random fish weights. The 2 closest fish to those weights will each receive $7,500 each day if you are in those big fish pots.
Wow.
So
Scott,
you
we're
might
gonna
have a
put you-
7-pound, 7.5-pound salmon that you don't think you had that great a day, and it come in, and by golly, it's worth $7,500.
Okay, Scott, hold on. We're going to do a break. We're going to come back and wrap it up with you, okay?
Yeah, I got a few questions.
For plumbing services on faucets, sinks, bathtubs, showers, and toilets. For drain cleaning, installation of garbage disposals, and lots more. The easiest way to get it done is with a call to Thomas Plumbing. 24 hours a day if necessary. No job is too small for Thomas Plumbing. Quality service, reasonable rates. That's Thomas Plumbing. Since 1978, Western Montanans have been sinking their trust into Thomas Plumbing. 2327 South Avenue West in Missoula. Call 532-LEAK.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. If you're craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
If you're a local attorney, accountant, financial advisor, insurance agent, or part of a professional services firm, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or paying for third-party leads, let's talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a new professional services group designed to help firms like yours stand out, get found, and attract the right clients. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's grow your practice with smarter, more targeted marketing.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? What do you mean? Does it not look good? It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret. No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic. Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Captain. Before we wrap up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Here is nature gone mad, revealing an unbelievable world of terror. A world mastered by a monstrous mutation, the spawn of nuclear fury.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
Okay, welcome back. Talking with Scott Collinsworth about the first annual Tournament of Kings tournament. Scott, I had a couple quick questions, and we'll let Captain wrap it up. Number one, can you clarify the 2, 3, or 4 fisherman thing? I just want to make sure that people understand that. And then tell us the dates and when we can sign up.
Sounds good. Yes, anglers are allowed to have 2 fishermen, 3 fishermen, or 4 fishermen in the boat. And that allows you to fish 4, 6, or 8 rods, depending on what you'd like.
Okay.
The dates for the tournament are going to be July 31st and August 1st, the Friday-Saturday tournament. Mm-hmm. And then how everybody can sign up, the registration will open at 9 o'clock on March 15th. It'll be on the Glasgow Chamber of Commerce page. There will be a QR code, and everybody will enter online.
Perfect. Okay.
Well organized. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. All right. That sounds good, Scott, and we want to make sure that it's going to be interesting to see how many people sign up. You're anticipating real popular event this year, and so are we all, I guess.
Yeah.
So have yourself a good week.
Yes.
I'll take ham and cheese omelet, whole wheat toast, and a cup of coffee. Appreciate it, buddy. I'll be down there.
It'll be on the table when you get here.
Put him out on the deck,
Okay.
would you?
Montana, you need parts you can trust and people who know the roads. That's Missoula's trusted Napa Auto Parts, locally owned for over 75 years. From batteries and brakes to fluids and filters, Napa has what it